In this video, I'm going to show you how to test the phone lines for the Fire-Lite MS-5210UD fire alarm panel. As you can see, the phone lines are going to be here on the right side. So when you do a phone line test, you will disconnect one line. You will wait up to 4 minutes to get a trouble signal on your panel, which will be displayed on the screen. And that trouble signal will send out on the other phone line, which will be phone line 2, to your monitoring, which will verify that you did in fact get that signal. You'll then put your phone line back in after you received your monitoring signal. And then when the panel clears, you follow the same process for the second phone line. So you'll disconnect this phone line, wait for the trouble to come in. When it comes in, verify over the other phone line that it went to monitoring. And then you put the phone line back and clear the system. So we're going to disconnect one phone line, then we're going to start our timer, and we're going to wait. Now during this time, you could do your testing. If you need to test fire alarm signals or anything else, you could do your horn strobes, whatever signals you want, because you still have your other phone line right here that's reporting out to monitoring. So during my test, I'll test anything else as needed. I'll test trouble signals, I'll test alarm signals, supervisory signals, anything like that. And we'll just wait for our signal to come in. So a little bit past 30 seconds now. This panel just has your standard circuits up here. You have your bell circuit, as well as your data circuit for your devices. There's not much going on with these panels. They're older panels. They're simple zone panels. Then you have your batteries connection in. So we're over a minute right now. Said you have up to 4 minutes. If it doesn't come in within 4 minutes, you could always try retesting it to see if you get it to come in, or you could either write it up saying it needs to be serviced. Usually your signal needs to come in within 4 minutes though of the disconnect. So hopefully we will get it soon. You can also do your battery testing, your voltage testing, your signals testing. Like I said, anything you can while you wait. As long as you have the other phone line in, it will still continue to report out to monitoring. Oh, here we go. So we got our no 1 phone line. So that came in at 2 minutes. So that's less than our 4-minute measure. So that's perfect. So we have our no 1 phone line. So we have disconnected. So now what we would do is we would go on to our monitoring and verify that this number 1 phone line trouble came in over line 2. Now I'm not going to show the monitoring info because that's the customer's information, but I would verify that that signal came in over this phone line. And then once I verify that I have that trouble signal, then I can plug this one back in. So we're going to pretend like I already checked it and I verified it, and we're just going to plug it back in. If I could do this one-handed. There we go. These phone lines are a little soft. So I'm going to do a reset. I'm just going to time it, just see how long it takes to clear. But once that's done and this phone line clears, I'll verify over monitoring that I got the restoral for the phone line trouble, and then I will repeat the same process for this phone line. I'm not going to do that as part of this video because it's redundant, but basically I would do the same process. I would disconnect this phone line. So our trouble just cleared, that's good. But I would disconnect this phone line. I would time it. Right now it took less than 30 seconds to clear. I would time it. It would have to come in within 4 minutes to get my trouble for number phone line 2, and it would go over this phone line, send signal to monitoring. And then once I verify on monitoring that I got this phone line trouble that got sent over this phone line, then I could plug the phone line back in and I could clear the panel. And so that is how you do phone line testing for the Fire-Lite MS MS-5210UD fire alarm panel.